All right, this may be a love fest. It may be. I'm Bob the Cigar Guy, by the way. Hey, how you doing? And the cigar, I don't know if I love it or not, but I tell you what, the things that brought me to this spot right here, sitting in this chair talking to you, I love so many of these components. Number one, I love the fact that Chief does Chief Talk every Thursday night, pretty much at 8:15. I love it. The fact that we have a place where people can come and hang out and build relationships and have conversations, and we talk about all sorts of stuff, not just cigars, just life. We just bounce things off each other, and we do great stuff and have lots of fun. And Chief allows me to be in every once in a while, and Chief does a phenomenal job. I just love watching him do that and the relationships that he's built. And recently, we talked about Cigar of the Year lists. Now, we do one. I fought a while not doing it because it's a list, and yeah, everybody's got different lists, but people like to kind of check it out. I get it. There's a edutainment to it, right? But buyer beware. The only list that's worth having is your list, and I believe that. But we're talking about lists, and we're talking about cigars that may possibly be on those lists. And one of the people that is pretty regular, good friend of the channel, Michael Z, messaged me and said, "Hey, Bubba, can I send you a cigar because you haven't smoked it, and I want to see if it's going to be on your list?" And I'm like, bruh, no, don't send me no. I appreciate the generosity. He goes, no, really, I really want to send you a Chief one. I really want y'all to try it. And I said, well, if you want to, that's fine, but please don't feel like you need to send us anything. And he goes, nah, I want to do it. And I said, okay. So he sent us a cigar. Love it. Love it. Love it. Mike, love you, Bubba. So then I got the cigar, and I've been sitting on it for a week or two. I've been extremely busy with Christmas and holidays, but I need to smoke it and do a review of it before Christmas or before New Year's so that I could possibly put it on my list. And so then I looked at it, and I love the band with the little dude on there and the Japanese writing, but I'm like, what the heck is it? So I'd actually go back to my message that he sent me, that Michael sent me, and figure out what the name of it was. And then I dove into it, and oh boy, howdy. Second level of love right here. It is a Cigar Dojo release. Cigar Dojo. Eric Gutmanson and his boys and his people and is such a great friend, such an awesome guy, such phenomenal content. The Dojo verse is amazing. It's Facebook for cigars. Check it out. And I just, man, his swag's on point, and he's just so generous with helping us with experience and knowledge, and that he has all these manufacturers lining up to do small batch blends with him, and he is very selective on the greatness. I have not found one that has not been good. I have found many that I just am in love with. So there's that love fest. And so this is a cigar I've not had. Now, I pulled it up on the YouTube, non-YouTube, on the intranet, and it's got all the information. Why should I write it down and read it off here, pretend like I'm smarter than I am? And I'll just read it off the computer, right? So this is, and I love this name, Cigar Daily, or Cigar Dojo right there, sorry. Cigar Dojo right there. This is the Cigar Dojo Yasuke. Boy, I love that word. I love the tobacco Beisuki because it sounds cool, and I wish this had Beisuki tobacco in it. It doesn't, because it'd be a Beisuki Yasuke Uki Suki Duki Day, right? I love that, right? But it doesn't have it. But I bet I'm gonna like this cigar. But it's gorgeous. The construction's phenomenal. It's beautiful. It's got that little, I won't call it a pigtail. I won't call it a regular cap. I'm just going to call it something else. Look at that thing. I guess it's like the little samurais have the little bun on the top of their head. Their little Q, I think is what it's called. Right, little known fact about Bob Cigar Guy. I used to have the side of my head shaved off, and I had just a little ponytail on the top, right? And I was not trying to be Steven Seagal. I was just trying to be Cool Bob when he owned a hot rod and custom shop, right? So, the Cigar Dojo Yasuke is first ever collaboration between Cigar Dojo and Black Star Line Cigars. Never had a Black Star Line cigar that I know of, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Exclusively through Abe's shop. I can't say the name of it because then I get in trouble with YouTube. But if you Google this cigar, you're going to find out how to get it, and you're going to want it. I think. I haven't tried it yet. Limited edition release pays tribute to Yasuke, believed to be the first black samurai, combining Cigar Dojo's Japanese-inspired ethos with Black Star Line's commitment to diversity and craft-minded quality. Rolled at the fan-favorite Aganorsa Leaf Factory in Nicaragua, the Yasuke features a Nicaraguan Corojo 2012 wrapper and binder, with a filler blend of Nicaraguan and Mexican San Andreas tobaccos. That sounds tasty to me. I'm not going to read about all the flavor things because I don't read it. The pigtail cap is reminiscent of a samurai's top knot. This is called top knot. Got a cough. Hang on. Excuse me. Adds a visual touch to this vibrant, culturally inspired blend. Limited only 300 bundles of 10 cigars. That's 3,000 for those of y'all counting on your fingers. The Yasuke is a must-try for cigar enthusiasts seeking unique and memorable smoking experience. And I've got a tickle in my throat. I'm going to cough real quick, so I will be editing this, and I'll be coming right back. All right, I'm back. Allergies be allergen. Oh, my gosh. I get in these little coughing fits. It's frustrating. It's irritating. But anyway. Limited to only 300 bundles of 10 cigars, the Yasuke is a must-try for cigar enthusiasts seeking a unique and memorable smoking experience. Fans of Black Star Line and Aganorsa Leaf tobacco will be pleasantly surprised as the cigar showcases a familiar Aganorsa-geared profile with a hearty twist. A hearty twist. Wintertime is great for hearty things like soups and chilies. Pot roast. Oh, love me some pot roast. Anyway, let's get into this thing. That band is gorgeous. The wrapper is phenomenal. I mean, that's nice. Look how pretty that is. A little ruddiness, a little redness to a rosado kind of thing going on. But that's nice. Can't barely see the seams. Can you see the seams? Can you see the seams? I can't either. But that band is cool. It's going to look good in your humidor, look good in your Facebook pictures. Let's face it, everybody's got to take pictures of their cigars anymore. And that little top knot is top notch. Let me cut it with my paleo cutter real quick. Get a chomp on it. Get a draw on it. Draw's good. A little snug. A little snug, but not bad. Let me toast her up and go. Let's grab this one. Man. I'm looking forward to getting into it. Ooh, look at that now. Wait, now. There's some darkness in there. Look at that. That Mexican San Andreas rolling around there saying, Arriba. Delicioso. Ooh, I don't know. How do you do Mexican San Andreas with an Oriental accent? I have no clue. I will not try because I'll probably offend all sorts of groups. So I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to smoke it, and I am looking forward to it. Now, one of the great things I love, and many things I love about Eric and the fellers at Cigar Dojo, is that they are honest. Their integrity is amazing. They want you to have a great smoking experience. And he's sent me cigars in the past to review. And I said, now I got to tell you, Bubba, I love you. I really do, and I do. Eric, if you're watching, I love you. But if your cigar is a dog rocket, I'm going to tell everybody your cigar is a dog rocket. He goes, that's all I would ever want. If it's not good, say it's not good. Be honest. And so I love the fact that honesty is important. And that draw is a little tight. I didn't cut much off the cap. Let me get a little bit more. I don't want to fight that draw. Take a little more, see if that changes it. Better. Good for me. But better to cut twice than to cut once too far. So, let me get a couple more puffs. I'm not tasting Mexican San Andreas right now. It may kick in. That black pepper is Mexican San Andreas black pepper is not really present right now. Let me work on it. All right. It's got a beefy quality to it. It doesn't taste like beef, but it's got that substantiability to it, that umami flavor to it. It's full. It's very it's very enveloping in your palate. A little bit of oaky, just a hint. I want to say leathers, but I think I'm being lazy. More like slight raisins, slight figs. I find that leathers for me, leathers will run real close to raisins. Figs, it will. It'll run parallel. And so this has that leatherish quality to it, but it's leaning more towards a sweeter. What's that wrapper? World Fanfare was the Yasuke Nicaraguan Corojo. All right, I can dig the Corojo wrapper and binder. All right, so Corojo is a little sweeter to me. It's a little bit less Maduro-ish than a Maduro. It steps back just a little bit. It doesn't hit you with as much of the punchiness. There's a smooth quality to it. There is. It's got a full pack. It's a heavier cigar, as in weight. As in sometimes you pick up a cigar and it's real light, and sometimes you pick up a cigar that's a little heavy. That's me nerding and geeking out. The draw is snug, but it's not. It's actually what I like. I like a little bit of resistance in my draw. I like to work a little bit for it. I don't like to fight it. This is not something I'm fighting. This is nice. Mascara line is tight and tiny. They waited long enough to get this thing to come out to you. That's for sure. Um, Solid mascara line. Very nice. Ash is nice. It's pretty. Yeah, I know. Ash is stuff already smoked, but I like looking at the ash. I do. Um, all right. I haven't had to do this for a while. I think there's more to this. It starts off really smooth, really elegant, really more of a European blend where it's not punchy, it's not in your face like an American blend, like a New World blend. It's got a very mellowness to it. It has that Aganorsa signature of all the flavors are blending together well. Um, but yeah, let me work on this a little bit, and I will come back and tell you what I think because I think that Mexican San Andreas is going to show up. I really do. That's my guess. I really think the Mexican San Andreas is going to amp up and work back, and I really think it's going to add to it. I like how it is now. If it tastes as smooth as this is, I don't know if it's going to be something that I would just consider superstar and stellar. It would be for some people, but for me, I like to have a little bit more punch by the end of the day. Um, Let me smoke it down. I'll find out. I'll be right back. I'll do it quick. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Oh my. Look at the mascara line. It's almost invisible. Tight and tiny. Oh my. This deserves a quick story. A quick story. I like to watch clips on YouTube. Today's society feeds us in little bites of things so we don't have to watch the whole movie. We can watch little clips and then choose to watch the whole movie and kind of know what's going on before it's going on. So we don't waste our time, right? Everything's about every minute, every second, instant gratification. This is about gratification, striation, elevation, compilation, because it does more than one thing. Staying with the Cigar Dojo theme, the martial arts theme, not the samurai theme as much, but I think of the old Bruce Lee movies. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Anyway, it starts off, Bruce Lee starts off by making small little quips, saying, "You don't want to mess with me." My accent sucks, but I tried. And then they come at him with the signature, and they come at him, and he just blocks them like nothing, right? He's not paying attention. Feels smoking a cigar. He just kind of smokes a cigar and just fend off their blocks or off their assault. And then he starts putting in a little bit of pow. And then they kind of figure out, you see their eyes kind of go big, and they're like, oh, maybe I bit off a little more than I can chew. And then they come back a little bit, and he fends it off, and then he finishes them, right? Finish him! And he just, whoa! And a slow motion punch, jump across the room kind of thing, and just knock him out, right? This does that. It starts off polite. It starts off smooth. It starts off engaging and interesting, and it just slowly lulls you into an easy smoke. But that Mexican San Andreas shows up, and the pepper starts a little bit. The spiciness jumps in the fight. A little bit of minerality, a little bit of turned earth, floating around with the leathers that have now turned to leathers instead of raisins and plums. It has, and dates. It has gotten a little bit more aggressive, and it is still enjoyable. It's a whooping you want to take, because it just engages you. It's a cigar that if I would be having, I felt the transition. It literally ramped up within a minute to a minute and a half of the puffs, where it was just kind of mellow, and then it took a quick ramp up to the next level, right? Enter the Dragon. Sorry. And it just starts to really, really make you pay attention. I could see I'd be in a conversation with Chief sitting here talking and smoking and hanging out and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden I'd be in the middle of a conversation going, whoa, wait a minute. Ooh. Hang on. I've done it before. And I'll take a couple puffs out of it because I really, really want to pay attention to what got thrown at me. This thing does that build up. This thing does that engagement where it makes you just say, dang, I am glad I got a hold of this. Will this be in my top 20? You'll have to watch. I could tell you right now if it is or not, but I need the views, right? So check out that clip. And by the way, Chief's got one, and I don't know if Chief's going to put this on his list, so check out Chief's list, because his list is always different than mine because our palates are different. And like I said, the only good, true list is the list that you like. If you like the cigars, your list is the list for you. And it's all about you when you smoke a cigar, right? You're spending your money, you're taking your time, you're engaging in that cigar in the way that you want to. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you can taste flavors, phenomenal. But if you can't taste flavors, you just say, I just like the cigar, I don't like the cigar. That's great too. Don't get hung up on these reviewers can tell me what all this stuff tastes like. So what? So what? If you enjoy it, smoke it. Now, Cigar Dojo. Phenomenal. The website, Dojoverse. Get in the group, get the badges, have a great time in there. It's Facebook for cigars. It really is. You'll learn about cigars that you've never seen before, and you will build friendships. I truly believe that. It will engage you in a different way that you will enjoy. I believe. Yes? It's jamming. This is awesome. And my man Michael Z, dude, you're the man. And this Cigar Dojo Yasuke, I had to make sure that I didn't call it Basuki. Yasuke is, man, it's I almost said a word. It is legit. get you some, try you some. The only thing I don't like about Cigar Dojo is most of their blends, the Dojo blends, are very limited, very small, and they go very, very fast because they are very, very good. This will be something that you want to find and get a hold of as fast as you can. I don't know if there's any left. I don't. This is the first one I've had. But I hope this won't be the last one that I have, because this is in my wheelhouse. Is it on my list? You'll have to check out and see. So with that, this has been the trifecta of Love Fest. Love Michael Z, love Cigar Dojo, love Aganorsa, love Eric, love this cigar, love you. So it is what it is. And I'll see you later. May all your smokes be favorites to you, and your next one be your best one. That's a good line. I'll have to remember that. I'll see you later. Stay awesome, because you are. I love you, because I do. Later, Tater. Good stuff. Good stuff. This what is it? Black Star line cigars. It's my first one. I got to get some more. I got to try this out. I got to see what they're about. I do. So, I'm a fan. I'll see you later. Later, Tater.